Have you ever stopped to think why some women, even after 40, seem to have that impeccable style that makes everyone turn their heads? You know that moment when you look at a woman on the street and think, wow, how elegant, how classy. Well, I discovered the secret. And look, it's not about having a lot of money or following all the fashion trends, you know? Actually, it's quite the opposite. Most women make the same mistake. They keep running after 1,000 different pieces, trying to keep up with every novelty, and in the end, they can't create that sophisticated look they really want. Today, I'm going to share with you the 7 essential pieces that every woman over 40 should have in their wardrobe. And look, there's one specific piece, number 6, that's a real game changer. It literally transforms any basic look into something super elegant. You'll be surprised. If you follow these tips I'm going to give you now, I guarantee you'll be able to put together incredible looks. You'll feel more confident and mainly, you'll develop that striking personal style that everyone will want to copy. Tip 1. Tailored blazer in premium wool fabric. Let's start with piece number 1, the tailored blazer in premium wool fabric. Guys, I need to tell you something. That baggy, shapeless blazer you bought on sale, it's completely sabotaging your look. Seriously. No matter how hard you try, it will never give you that elegant and sophisticated silhouette you deserve to have. The problem is that many people think all blazers are the same, right? But the truth is that a poorly cut blazer can make you look like an 80s executive, or even worse, it can make you look like you're wearing someone else's clothes. A tailored blazer in premium wool hugs your body in the right places, enhances your silhouette, and creates that super polished appearance that makes all the difference. It's like the difference between wearing a rented suit and a tailored one. It's a completely different level. If you can't invest in a tailored one right now, look for blazers with good fit and always make the necessary adjustments with a seamstress. It's much more worth it to have one well-fitted blazer than 5 baggy ones in the closet. Practical tip, when choosing, always test with your arms extended. If it forms those strange wrinkles on the back or if the shoulders are droopy, move on to the next piece. If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell, because I always bring content like this, with information that really makes a difference in your daily life. Tip 2. Impeccable Egyptian cotton white shirt. Piece number 2 is something every woman has in their closet, but few do it right. The impeccable Egyptian cotton white shirt. Look, I know you must be thinking, oh, but I already have tons of white shirts. But wait, how many of them actually make you look sophisticated and elegant? The big problem with most white shirts is that they're transparent. The fabric is too thin, or they look wrinkled even after ironing. Then you put it on and you don't feel confident, right? An Egyptian cotton shirt of quality is completely different. The fabric has weight, has structure, doesn't show through, and maintains its shape even after several washes. It's like the difference between regular copy paper and luxury letter paper. You feel the difference in texture and quality. If Egyptian cotton is out of budget right now, look for shirts with at least 80% cotton, with a more substantial fabric. Avoid those very thin ones you find in fast fashion. Here's a golden tip. A good white shirt should look beautiful under a blazer, but should also work on its own. If it only looks good hidden, it's not a good shirt. If you're enjoying these style tips, leave your like on the video. Your interaction helps this content reach more incredible women like you. Tip 3. Classic and timeless black sheath dress. Now let's go to piece number 3, which is practically a superpower in the female wardrobe, the classic and timeless black sheath dress. Guys, if there's one thing that makes me sad, it's hearing women say they don't look good in dresses. You know why? Because it's usually about wrong fit, not body type. The problem with many sheath dresses we find out there is that they're either too tight in the wrong places, or they're completely shapeless. Then we put them on and get that uncomfortable feeling, like we're in costume. A well-made sheath dress is magical because it defines the silhouette without squeezing, elongates the figure, and works for practically any occasion. It's like that wild card piece that solves your life when you don't know what to wear. Always try before buying. A good sheath should leave you comfortable to sit, walk, and gesture. Pay attention to the fabric. Prefer those with a little elastane in the composition, but without overdoing it. Practical tip. The ideal length for a sheath is to the knee, or a little below. Too short can be inappropriate for some occasions. Too long can shorten your silhouette. Tell me in the comments, do you have any sheath dress that's your favorite? Or haven't you found the ideal model yet? I want to know about your experiences. Tip 4. Perfectly fitted, straight-tailored pants. Piece number 4 is one that makes a huge difference in the look. Perfectly fitted, straight-tailored pants. Look, I'm going to be very direct with you. Poorly fitted pants are one of the biggest enemies of elegance. No matter how expensive the piece is, if it's not the right size and well fitted, the result will always be frustrating. The biggest mistake I see is women buying pants by the size they always wore, or by the number they would like to wear. Guys, the body changes. Brands have different fits, and insisting on the wrong size will only make you look sloppy. Well-fitted, tailored pants elongate the silhouette, define the hip without squeezing, and create that clean and elegant line that's the hallmark of a sophisticated look. If you don't want to invest much initially, buy good quality pants a little looser and have them adjusted at the seamstress. Seriously, this investment of 30-40 riez in adjustments will completely transform the piece. Important tip, the pants should sit well at the natural waist, not too high or too low. And the length? It should lightly touch the shoe, creating a continuous line from waist to floor. If these tips are being useful to you, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel. I'm very happy to know I'm helping you discover your best style. Tip 5. Superior quality wool or cashmere coat. Let's go to piece number 5, which is literally a lifetime investment. The superior quality wool or cashmere coat. You know that feeling when it's cold and you put on any coat just to not be cold? Well, that's exactly what we don't want. A coat isn't just protection against the cold, it's the first thing people see when you arrive somewhere. The problem with most coats we find in the market is that they're made with synthetic materials that don't breathe, don't warm properly, and on top of that, they look cheap, even when they're expensive. A quality wool or cashmere coat is completely different. It naturally regulates temperature, has impeccable drape, ages well, and literally improves with time if well cared for. If pure cashmere is out of budget, look for wool blends with cashmere or invest in good quality merino wool. The important thing is to avoid pure synthetics. Practical tip. When choosing, observe the weight of the coat. It should have presence but without being too heavy, and always test mobility. You should be able to move your arms comfortably. What's your experience with coats? Do you have one that's special to you? Share in the comments. I love knowing your stories. Tip 6. Genuine leather shoes with moderate heel. And now we come to piece number 6, the one I promised would surprise you. Genuine leather shoes with moderate heel. Guys, I need to tell you something. For a long time, I thought a shoe was just a shoe, you know? I always bought the cheapest one, thinking it didn't make a difference. What a mistake. One day a friend lent me her genuine leather shoe, and it was a complete revelation. The problem with synthetic shoes isn't just the discomfort, although that's terrible indeed. It's that they literally destroy any sophisticated look you've put together. It's like putting a cheap plastic frame on an expensive work of art. Genuine leather shoes with moderate heel, I'm talking about 3 to 5 centimeters, are transformative because they elongate the silhouette, give elegance to walking, and mainly are comfortable to wear all day. If you can invest in very expensive shoes right now, look for national brands that work with genuine leather. Often you find excellent quality for much more accessible prices than designer brands. Golden tip, invest first in neutral shoes, black, nude, or brown. They'll match 90% of your wardrobe. Then you can expand to more specific colors. Tip 7, structured premium leather bag without logos. And finally, we come to piece number 7, the structured premium leather bag without logos. Look, I know it might seem strange for me to say without logos, but let me explain why. A bag full of logos is always shouting about the brand, not about you. And after 40, what we want is a style that speaks about our personality, our elegance. The big problem with many bags we see out there is that they're either too soft, so they get deformed and classless, or they're too flashy, competing with the rest of the look instead of complementing it. A structured premium leather bag without logos is like a good foundation in makeup. It supports the whole look without drawing unnecessary attention to itself. It's sophisticated, timeless, and works with practically any look. Look for bags with internal structure that maintain their shape even when not completely full. The leather should be soft but not too soft. Practical tip: the ideal size of the bag should be proportional to your body. If you're shorter, avoid very large bags. If you're taller, very small bags can look disproportionate. So guys, these are the 7 essential pieces that will completely transform your wardrobe and your style. With the tailored blazer, the Egyptian cotton white shirt, the black sheath dress, the well-fitted tailored pants, the wool or cashmere coat, those genuine leather shoes that make all the difference, and the structured bag without logos. The truth is that with these 7 pieces, you can create infinite, elegant, and sophisticated combinations. It's much better to have few quality pieces than a closet full of things you never use or that don't make you feel confident. Remember that at the beginning I talked about those women who have an impeccable style that everyone admires? Well, now you have all the tools to be one of them. If this video helped you, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell to not miss any content. And I'll leave a question for you. Which of these 7 pieces do you already have in your closet, and which one do you most want to invest in now? Tell me in the comments which tip surprised you the most. I always read all the comments and love interacting with you. If you love these tips, then what comes next, you're simply going to fall in love with. Right here, I left a video that's practically a manual for you to continue becoming that elegant, powerful woman who exudes confidence, presence, and that air of sophistication that everyone notices. And it doesn't stop there. There's also a complete playlist full of videos that will elevate your style, your image, and your self-esteem even more in a practical, accessible way without needing designer brands. Click now because each video you watch is one more step for you to become that woman who enchants wherever she goes. Let's continue this wonderful journey together. See you now in the next video.